Hello everyone, my name is Thea Samuelson. I am 9 years old in 4th grade and go to Palmer Elementary. Today I'll be presenting to you my GG project about crystals. Purpose. I chose this talk about crystals because I enjoy collecting crystals, rocks, and fossils, and I am very curious to learn more about them. I was fascinated by different crystals and rocks from a very young age, as my grandfather was a geologist and worked at a Texas Gulf sulfur mine. He had a huge collection of all different types of crystals, rocks, and fossils, and he gifted some of them to me, which I absolutely treasure. Studying crystals is important because they help scientists understand a lot of things. Crystals are kind of like tiny building blocks that make up rocks and minerals. By studying crystals, scientists can figure out how rocks form, what they are made up of, and even how old they are. Crystals are so beautiful and they come in all different shapes and colors, so studying them is also fun for me. The crystals that I chose to research are quartz, amethyst, ruby, bismuth, and sulfur. What is a crystal? A crystal is any solid whose atoms are arranged in a repeating pattern. Crystals form when atoms group together, making a sort of building block. When many of these building blocks come together, a crystal lattice is formed. The shape of a crystal depends on the way the elements group themselves together. Crystals grow in geometric shapes as new atoms join an organized shape called a crystal lattice. There are 7 types of crystals: isometric, trigonal, hexagonal, tetragonal, orthorhombic, monoclinic, and triclinic. This diagram shows the crystals and their types. The atoms in crystals are arranged so perfectly that crystals break along clean lines called cleavage. Here's some more information about crystals. What is a lab-grown crystal? A lab-grown crystal is a stone created in a lab and is chemically, physically, and optically identical to those mined underground, but have fewer flaws, a lighter carbon footprint, and cost less too. Why are different crystals different colors? The color of a crystal is determined by the elements within the mineral and any impurities in them. For example, depending on the trace amounts of impurities it contains. Quartz may look colorless because it has no impurities, or it may look light pink because of titanium, iron, or manganese. It may look milky white because of tiny bubbles of gas or liquid. It may look purple because of iron, or again, it may look yellow because of iron, or it may look brown because of extra silicon. What is the most common form of a crystal? Quartz is the most common mineral. Quartz is made of the 2 most abundant chemical elements on Earth, oxygen and silicon. What is the difference between a rock, mineral, and a crystal? A rock is any 2 or more minerals bounded together, while a mineral is a naturally occurring inorganic element. A crystal refers to the structure of a mineral. There are different kinds of crystalline structures. A mineral can be part of a rock, and a crystal can be part of the mineral, but the terms are not synonymous. Quartz. Quartz comes in a variety of colors, such as purple, pink, white, clear, gray, yellowish-orange, green, black, and brown. They have different sources, such as iron, purple, which makes purple, pink, yellow, and orange quartz, and titanium also makes pink quartz. Gas turns quartz white or milky, and silicone makes it brown. The Mohs hardness scale level for quartz is level 7. Its luster is in massive form. It appears to be dull and waxy. Amethyst. Amethyst is my favorite crystal and its color is purple. It gets its purple color from iron. On the Mohs hardness scale, it is a level 7. It has a vitreous luster, and vitreous means hard, brittle, glossy, and possibly transparent. Ruby. Ruby comes in beautiful different shades of red, and its beautiful color comes from chromium. It is a very hard crystal and has a level 9 on Mohs hardness scale. It has a vitreous luster and has many different uses. Bismuth. Bismuth is one of the prettiest crystals in my opinion, and I have one in my collection. It is a metallic gray color and it turns rainbow when an oxide layer forms. Oxygen exposure makes it turn rainbow. It's a very soft crystal with a level 2.5 on Mohs hardness scale. That's about the same hardness as a fingernail. Its luster is metallic. Sulfur comes in a variety of yellow, and it's yellow because it reflects wavelengths of light, which is also yellow. Its hardness level is a 2.5, and its luster is resinous and earthy. Here's the U.S. map showing the states with the highest crystal production. Arkansas has a lot of quartz. Arizona has a lot of amethyst. In North Carolina, there's lots of ruby. You can find bismuth in Connecticut, and in our very own state, Texas, you can find a lot of sulfur because we have a lot of sulfur mines. Here are some fun experiments that I did at home, and for experiment number 1, I grew some crystals with borax. So first, I took some pipe cleaners and bent them into a flat dish shape, and then I created a saturated solution of borax and hot water. Then I split the solution into different cups and added food color to all of them. Then I took a thread and tied it to the pipe cleaner and then a wooden dowel. Then I suspended the pipe cleaner over the cup and then I let it sit overnight. And when I came back the next morning, these were some lovely crystals that I got. This is the blue one, and this is the clear one. For my second experiment, I did egg yolk crystals with Epsom salt. And I did 2 different methods. For this one, I poured the solution into the eggshell, and for this one, I put the eggshell in the bowl with the solution. These are really fun crystals that you can do at home, and I promise you'll have lots of fun. Here's some careers in the field of crystals. Crystallography is a science that examines crystals, which can be found everywhere in nature, from salt to snowflakes to gemstones. When you grow up, you can do some amazing jobs in the fields of crystals. I have listed some below. Geologist. A geologist studies rocks and minerals as well as crystals. This is definitely on my career list that I want to be when I grow up. Here are some sources that I used to complete my GT project about crystals. I hope you learned some interesting facts about crystals. Thank you.